Welcome to the Fridays podcast, the show where we explore stories, struggles, and successes of creatives in the film industry. Today, joining us is writer, a filmmaker, an upcoming director, not yet there, and yeah, a friend. Um, let's get into it. Let's see what you, as a filmmaker and someone who has been in the industry, thought of the Filmmakers Hangout. So today we'll be talking about the impact of Filmmakers Hangout on its audience. Okay. First, since I've just said a brief introduction of you, you might expound on it. You might tell us who you really are. Yeah. So thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. So my name is Naimah Juma. I'm a filmmaker, a writer, filmmaker specifically, a producer, upcoming director, and then a writer, screenwriter, and other things there,
Oh,
AD and all that. I'm also an actress, and I'm also a creative.
oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Welcome to the show. How's everything going? How's life? How is the autonomics?
Everything is just good. We're
Yeah.
trying, but yeah, it's good.
Oh, okay. So let's get into it. Take me back. How did you first stumble upon the Filmmakers Hangout? Was it like scrolling and then boom moments, or was it like someone told you, "Come, there's this Filmmakers Hangout. Come see what these people do."
Actually, knowing about the filmmakers, the first time it was the second edition, that was last year, but I was still a student and I was doing my internship. So I applied, but unfortunately, I didn't make it. So this second time, I found it on Instagram as an ad. I was just watching my stories and then I found it as an ad. Plus, I have other filmmakers, so they were posting it and all that. And I inboxed one of my friends, I think Ian, and then I was like, send me the link. I would like to go and see since it's also free. So he sent me, and then after filling it, there was a WhatsApp group link, and then I joined, and that's how I got myself there.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's nice. What was your first impression of the Filmmakers Hangout? What was your first thought when you came to the second edition, right?
I didn't. I
You
didn't
came
make it.
you didn't make it to the second edition.
Yeah.
So
This
but
was the
you
third one.
the third one.
Yeah.
Ah. So what was your first impression? Was it like, oh, this is nice? Or was it like, these are just some random people doing random stuff?
I don't take things for granted. So
Yeah.
the first time I reached there, registered, then when I entered inside, it was all dark. I was like, wow, I really people here, people are really here. And
Yeah.
then I entered, took a seat and waited because there were some delays, I think. I took a seat and waited, but I just expected a lot. Yeah. I expected a lot,
Yeah, yeah.
which they didn't let me down.
Ah, so they met the
Yeah.
expectations. So tell me about a moment in the hangout which really stuck with you. Maybe a crazy debate, just something that stuck with you and made you think, yeah,
A
there's
lot.
something.
A lot. I'll first start with the screenings as an upcoming. Watching those films was my best thing ever, and Matahari was one of the best because it was giving me the impression of Sin City because it was in black and white and all that, and you had to focus to understand
It's true.
because if you're just talking, you wouldn't understand anything.
It's
It
true.
was a good one. I enjoyed everything. All the characters were portraying everything so well, and other films too. Also, when other filmmakers were coming on board and talking about their experiences, we really think things are easy, but building your brand and being up there, it's not easy. It starts from
Yeah.
way too back. So I also enjoyed connecting with people, expanding
Yeah.
my
Yeah, it's true.
networkings and
It's
all
true.
that. Yeah.
Um, there's this since you've mentioned Matahari, there was this film by Trevor Sagide,
Yeah.
Hunger.
Yeah.
I saw people saying we didn't understand the film. Did you understand the film?
Yeah, I did, but before understanding it, you first get lost
Yeah.
to understand it.
You-
But as a writer, I understood it because I was so attentive.
yeah.
I so understood everything.
Yeah. Um, since you've already told us you networked, you found people. Um, have there been any works after the filmmakers hangout that you've done with the people you networked with?
Yeah, expect good things.
Oh, that's
For
nice.
now, we're just keeping it underwater.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Um, so I want you to do me a favor and describe the filmmakers hangout in 3 words. And no, you can't say filmmakers twice. So just describe filmmakers hangout in 3 words.
Educative,
Yeah.
fun, expanding network.
Whoa, interesting. Um, let's get to the impact and takeaways. Um, how did you grow as a filmmaker since you attended the third hangout? Would you say you came out a better person? And how did you come out? What are the takeaways from the third edition of the Filmmakers Hangout, since that's the one you attended?
Okay, so for this third edition, it had extra things like people trying to talk about marketing.
Yeah.
That is a big challenge for us filmmakers, mostly startups. You know, these people who are there, it's not that big deal like us. So it impacted me because I saw those people talking about how you can distribute your films and where and how and where to get them. It really helped, not me alone. I know with others because getting where to distribute is very hard.
Yeah,
As a
it is.
filmmaker.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. Um, yeah, you heard it, folks. That's if you're really serious about filmmaking, this might be a place to be, right? Um, I would like you to expound on. Let me put it this way. What really puts you? Um, let me ask like this: how accessible is the filmmakers hangout? If someone wants to join the filmmakers hangout, if someone wants to attend it, how accessible would you say it is? Since I've heard you say you missed the first and second filmmakers hangouts, how would you say um, someone who's just a newbie could get in?
First things first, as a filmmaker, you're already into the industry, and
Yeah,
then there's some pages that you follow.
yeah,
You get like KFCB, KFC. They always post these things, and us as Gen Zs, we're
yeah.
always on. You know,
So,
you'll see these things as ads. Ads when you're scrolling, you just get it as an ad, and also these groups, film groups, and actress, all those groups, audition groups, they always post.
yeah.
Also, we share them. Because if I see it and I know I have other friends who will not see it, I'll post it. And that person will also post it like that, like that. That's how I also got it from a friend. He posted and was like, send me the link.
Oh,
So yeah, sharing, being on social media, following those respective people, you'll get
wow.
them.
Nice.
It's very
So,
accessible.
yeah, it's true. So you were in the third edition. What would you say? Just tell me a few things, your thoughts about the upcoming filmmakers awards. Tufa.
Um, Too far. Since it's for the upcomings, I really see it motivating. I really see it motivating because most people who are down there, they also want to get awards and they're not recognized. You have to really work hard to be recognized by those Kalasha and all that.
Yeah,
But this is an advantage for someone who's starting, for someone who has hopes. It will give that someone hope to go more hard
yeah.
with their career.
Since you've mentioned the upcoming, what's your definition of upcoming? What would you say an upcoming filmmaker? Who would you say an upcoming filmmaker is?
Someone who's been in the industry for 1, 2, 3 years, because there's a lot that you don't know about. And there's a lot, and every day new things come out. So I think everyone is just upcoming because every day new things, we research on new things, work on new things, think of new ideas. Yeah. But specifically 1, 2, 3 years
Yeah,
in the
someone.
industry, you're still upcoming, you're still learning more.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
newbies.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And what are your thoughts on the awards and
I think it's a great idea. It's a great idea since they're still polishing, still pitching. It's great if they still work on it, do more meetings, polish, add this and that. Yeah, to take people somewhere.
yeah, any recommendations, any improvements they should consider while making the
For now, since it's not yet,
yeah,
it's still in the baking process. Let them just keep up and let the promise be real, because they've promised the people, and let it be real.
oh,
Yeah, not blank promises.
okay, yeah, okay. I hope they had you. All right. We hadn't really prepared enough questions, but I have a quick fire. I have a quick fire round. You have to answer as fast as possible.
Oh, okay.
Wait. This question, while applying for the position of while securing my seat for the third edition, I came across. They asked, "How willing are you to pay for
The fourth
um
edition.
Kenyan movie than a Hollywood movie in a theater?"
First things first, I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to pay. Supporting our own is very important,
Yeah. Okay.
even as far as 2K.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm supporting because
Okay.
I'll also be out there telling people to buy tickets. Tell me I haven't bought yours. Will you buy mine?
No, I want. But then we're just Kenyans.
Yeah.
See, there's no way I'm going to buy a ticket for, let's say, Matahari at 1,500, and yet there's a ticket for, let's say, Moana or something coming out, and it's the same amount. So, what would you say the problem is with Kenyans not embracing their industry, their film industry?
I think we already have it in mind. Hollywood is on top, right? Everything they produce is on top. So even if I have mine at 2K and Lion King at 500, they'll still go there because they say the quality is good and it's even affordable. And then this, I might go there, pay a lot of money, and it's trash, which they're all the same. They're all the same. We just have to have that heart of supporting our very own. We just have to have that heart of kujipenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, now to our quick fire. Favorite movie of all time?
As in genre or just a movie?
A movie. Favorite movie.
Titanic.
Okay.
Titanic.
It's Titanic.
Yeah.
Best role you've ever played or directed or yeah.
Best role I've ever played. Being noisy.
Ah.
Being noisy and stubborn. And best role I've ever directed is someone being emotional. Yeah.
Ah.
Which is not easy. And the person I was directing, she's someone who has a smiley face. So
Get it. The
telling that
challenge.
person to
Yeah.
cry,
It's
she's
hard.
like,
It's hard.
then she's laughing all of a sudden,
Yeah.
like, we have to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Who's one filmmaker you'd love to meet?
Mkurugenzi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Abel Mutua.
Yeah.
Ah. If your life was a movie, what title would you give it?
Wow. If my life was a movie, what title would I give it? Naimah.
Naimah.
Yeah.
Ah, what actually, that is interesting. I would like to hear more. Why did you choose Naimah?
I mean,
Which Naimah is Grace, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now tell me why you chose Naimah.
I mean, everything that happens, it's by the grace of Lord.
Mm.
If it's not Him, then nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Describe your film style in one word.
My film style in one word.
Yeah.
Enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, that's nice. Those were interesting questions.
Yeah.
Do you have any for me?
Mm, maybe your experience in the film industry.
Oh, yeah. I thought that might come up. I saw that coming from a mile away.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, I'm a writer, an actor. I've started directing, not yet on a professional level, still doing stuff and yeah, stage plays and stuff. So being in the film industry, I've worked with Guzman sometime. I worked with many filmmakers actually. I started actually working with them when I was in high school.
Wow.
Yeah. I
Okay.
started working with them when I was in high school. I met many of them when I was in the drama and music festivals. So that's when I met them. They told me, Kizana, you have a potential. And I was like, yeah. So I wasn't really into that. Plus, I was the only guy who was in Form 4 and had gone for the festivals. And now the pressure from the parents and stuff, they were like, Kizana, you have to give us that A. And yeah, I'm like, yeah, I've already been told I can be an actor. Is there any need? Yeah, so I tried, then started working with them. They are really nice people. They opened my eyes. I just thought it was stage and that's all. Then they opened my eyes to a whole new perspective of the film industry. I came to see, I was actually a guy who never watched African films. I was like, Hollywood.
Boring. Yeah.
Yeah. So they opened my eyes. I saw, yo, these guys have nice films. Then that's when I started um, watching them. Right now, my Netflix account, when you come recommended for me or continue watching, they're all Kenyan films. So yeah, I would say my experience was it was a nice experience working with these guys, and yeah, so I would I would really love for I would really call upon Kenyans to embrace our filmmakers and our filmmaking style. I would really say it's nice. So yeah, that's all about my experience. I would really love to meet Abel Mutua as well because I'm a huge fan. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, that's all. I actually have many questions for him. Many, yeah, multiple questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day you'll meet him.
Yeah,
Yep.
hopefully. Um, any other question?
Um, bad experience.
Oh, what experience? Um, I went into the into the I went to a set. I won't mention the name. So I went to a set and was introduced as um assistant producer, assistant director. I mean, and they said, "How old are you?" I told them my age, and they were like,
You
"So
can't be.
you're coming to direct me?" Are we even on the same page here? And I was like, Connie, there's something wrong. They told me, yo, just go sit there, observe.
Chill.
Yeah. So I just heard the name, never did a thing on that set.
On that
Yeah.
note, I would like to add something. I also had, I was somewhere and I had people say that being a producer you must be 40s and 50s. You being young, you don't know what you're doing. I don't know why people have such in their mind. Like, you being young, you being your 20s, 30s, you can't be a good director, you can't be a good producer, you have to be old. Sisi ndio tuko.
Yeah, si ndo tuko.
Yeah, si ndo tuko.
That mentality is actually,
It has to go away.
yeah, it has, because yeah, it was a really bad experience because there's nothing you could do. I can't ask for water when I'm on set because they're like, unanituma.
Kijana tulia.
Yeah. Yeah, you're too young for that. And I was like, okay. So till now, that thing took a toll on me. I was recently added as I applied for a position, then got it for assistant head of productions in an upcoming production company called Celeflix Productions. So I still have that fear of when I say something, will they really take me seriously? So I'm like, I must pass through the CEO. So the CEO is really pushing me to, yeah, go. Let them say something, then I'll confront them. So yeah, it hasn't gone yet, but hopefully it will, because you're such a young boy to tell me anything. Yeah, so that mentality really has to go.
Away, yeah.
Yeah. Um, I had a question. I think I've forgotten it about. Um, what do you think about? Um, why do you think Kenyan films are really struggling financially?
First things first, we don't know where to get funds. Most of the people upcomings don't know where to get funds. And yes, you've gotten where to get funds, but they'll still not give you because, I don't know, they don't trust you. Yeah. They feel like you'll disappoint them, which sometimes it's not really, because people have ideas out here. So they just need money, they just need funds. But now the people giving out those funds, hey, you'll disappoint us. Like, will you submit? Will people like it? Will our money come back? Who are you? Who brought you here? Who told you about, a lot of questions that are not useful.
I know. Yeah, I would really have to say, yeah, it's basically that. It's basically that. And also, I just think it all comes back to embracing our films as Kenyans. If we buy tickets, I promise you, I'll um uh, I'll have, as a filmmaker, as the one who made the film, I'll have that urge to make another film and other films, and that's how we grow. But then the fact that I don't have a fan base or I don't have people who will buy tickets, yeah, see, it just comes back to that. The same way, I had a comment about the upcoming Filmmakers Awards. Yeah, I would really um, find it better if the organizers um, made these decisions to be on based on percentages, right? Because see, I as a filmmaker, I made a film. It's a nice film. I have nice producers on my side. I have, like, everything was nice. Everything was top notch. This other guy, his film is nice, yes. We have all been nominated by the jury to be top tens, right? But then when you come to think of it, the other guy has a fan base. The other guy is on TikTok, like, he has people, see? Yeah. But then when you come to me, I'm from Kitale. The only people who know me in Nairobi are my two classmates, whom I don't talk to a lot.
Yeah, but they just support you.
Yeah, they just support me. So seeing that we are coming and it's the audience in the house voting, it's really hard. So I was thinking, how about we make the audience to be, let's say, 49%, the jury 51. See, that will motivate me. I'll go looking for the audience. But then if you make the audience 100, picture this. I've come from Kitale, wherever I'm coming from. And the people in the house are the ones supposed to vote. There are 500 people in the house. My counterpart comes from Kiambu. He has come with 4 buses. They fill the whole theater or the whole, and I'm like, yo, I have to be voted for. How many people do you have? Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2 is crazy because when the votes display, people start counting. Then it goes to 200 to 50. You have a nice film. You know, it's really demotivates the filmmaker to some point. I would really say that. Yeah. So yeah, that's my thought. I really think these guys should, or the people in charge should really consider that. Yeah. I see their point of the fans because a time Guzman told us when we were in the hangout and later on in the fan group, he told us we make movies for the fans, films for the fans, and not for the jury. But then when you come to think of it, I might have invested a lot to bring out that film because I know of a friend who has a 8-minute film and the budget is 1.8 million, and I'm like, bro, 1.8 million for an 8-minute
What
film.
if it was 1 hour?
Exactly. So imagine they bring their film. I used 300,000 to produce the film, but I have fans, don't I? So yeah, see.
But it doesn't matter even if it's 8, 9, or 1 hour. It's all about your story.
Yeah.
What's in the
It
story?
really comes back to
And
that.
how are you going to use this money to bring out the story? Because I had some people get funds but still misuse it.
Yeah.
Others get lost to the funds. That's why you see it was a very nice story, but it has not communicated right.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice. Guys, and that's a wrap. Thank you, Naimah, for joining us today. This was such a fun conversation.
Yeah.
Guys, if you love the episode, make sure to, whatever we're going to do with it, like, share, subscribe, share with a fellow filmmaker. Make sure they see this. For the organizers of the Filmmakers Hangout, we're really grateful. You've opened our eyes to a really new and a big and vast way of saying things in the regarding matters film. And yeah, so if you're part of the Filmmakers Hangout, hit us up. We'd also love to hear a story. Would also love to hear what you think happened and the do's, the pros and cons of being a filmmaker. Yeah. So until next time, keep creating. Goodbye, and yeah, always stay cinematic.
I say that.